Last thing on the NFL draft, if you had to pick one winner, who won the draft?
Right from the very get-go, I thought it was in Travis Hunter with Jacksonville. I looked at the details of it. They drafted him to play wide receiver, Will. And on top of that, you're going in on like significant defensive plays at cornerback, like third downs, passing downs. He's going to be there. And I just like the first thing I'm thinking of, like, how much does the kid weigh? 185 pounds. I'm like, man, really look at her, like burn him out. I mean, look, I always root for people to stay healthy, especially these great athletes, because you want to see them play, you want to see them succeed. But man, that's like, we're asking for a lot, like right from the get-go. Like if they told me, okay, hey, you know what, you're going to play every snap defensively, like right off the bat, I could say he's probably going to be like right up there to be the favorite, for rookie defensive player of the year, but it's the other way around. I digress just a little bit there. You asked me about like the best situations, but I actually think like the most improved units after the draft, I looked at the Falcons. They moved up. They paid an awful lot to move up in the first round, but I think that their pass rush and secondary, massive improvements in the draft. Patriots in the trenches, right? They knew exactly what they needed to do. I really feel that they did that. Not to mention, their rushing attack is going to be, markedly better. And the Raiders, I mean, we talked about it, last week. We talked about, Ashton Jeanty make an impact. Not only does he end up at the team that I thought he was going to, but I think instantly the Raiders went from like bottom five, to what they've done. Pete Carroll's really started to put a stamp on that team in an instant. And a lot of people have taken notice, especially out here in Nevada where, they want this team to succeed. It's, the question is, can they, defensively, they still have some question marks, but, offensively, especially now, with their improvements at running back, I think that's, got to be right up there with the teams that are the most improved units, after the NFL draft, Will.